Alisha is a intelligent, beautiful, successful entrepreneur who is very sophisticated and is dedicated to really helping people grow and really just wanting to inspire the world to be great and just be the change that you really want to be. So if you really want to see change, you got to change within yourself. So that's what I'm doing, and that's who I am. I'm originally from Manchester, New Hampshire. I was born at CMC Hospital. I moved down to Florida when I was about 11 years old, and I've been here ever since, kind of traveled back and forth. My parents are from Haiti. They're actually both from Jeremy, Haiti, so I'm of Haitian descent. So that is my background. Well, growing up, my dreams and goals was, pretty much living the American dream, just wanting a family, wanting a successful career, just wanting to just be great. That was really the main thing. I never really knew what I really wanted until now, and now my dreams and my goals are 10 times bigger than what it was when I grew up. So, yeah. First actually got into trading through social media. I ended up receiving a Instagram DM and ended up seeing that my mentor was down in Miami. He was in my city, so I saw that he was here, so I went down to the penthouse, see how everything was the environment, being around like-minded individuals, and really seeing that there was something that I knew there was a gold mine in front of me. So that's what really got me started into trading, and I've since just found something that it gives me the opportunity to better myself every single day, and I get to learn so much about myself that it is one of the best decisions that I've ever made in my life, is jumping into this field of trading. So that is my beginning of trading, why I started. And what keeps me motivated to actually keep trading is, one is, the environment, the people that I'm around that, come along with just not only my mentor, but the whole family. You know what I'm saying? Like, being able to see that other people are making, money, and they're actually growing in life, and then actually seeing the growth within myself is what really keeps me going, is that every day I see that I'm getting better and better every single day. Like, I see the growth of others and my own growth as well. So that's what really inspires me to keep going even harder. I have been trading for about five to 6 months. I really just got into the whole trading world, and the first couple of months where you have to learn, you know what I'm saying? So 6 months of just straight dedication to really learning the skill, and that's how long I've been about trading. I would describe my work style as it's pretty laid back. I like to have a good time most of all, but I do like to make sure that everybody is staying on pace and on task, and that we all working on, where it is that we really want to go, that we're really working towards achieving our goals. So the most important thing for me is that, we're working towards a common goal, and that we are making sure that we're always walking with the right intentions, but we're also having fun at the same time. So living our lives to the fullest, having a great time, but also making money and just leveling up in life. So that's, pretty much it. Besides trading, I also focus on my music, on my passions. I'm really passionate about music. I sing, I rap, and I also write poetry. So that is what I work on when I am not trading. What I like most about trading is pretty much the challenges. Like, I love a good challenge. That's one thing about me. Like, give me a good challenge, and I bet you, if something that I need to master or something that I need to learn, I'm going to learn it. And especially if you know that it's something that, if you are successful in this, that you could be a billionaire, like, forget a millionaire, a billionaire, like, you will do whatever it takes to learn something. So my favorite part is the fact that it's for everybody, but it's not for anybody. Like, you really have to want to do this. Like, this is something that you really have to dive in, and you really have to learn it. So that's what I love most about trading. There really is no real big difference between trading and Forex, because you can't do Forex. You can only take part of Forex through trading. So you trade in the foreign exchange market. Forex stands for foreign exchange. So you're taking part of it. So when you trade, you're learning how to trade and take part of a $6.6 trillion industry. So that's a little fun fact for you guys. Trading can be, it's a skill that you really do have to take time to really understand, and really understand not only the markets, but you also have to understand your emotions. So there was a time, I did think about giving up, a moment in time where I thought about giving up, but I knew where I wanted to go. My why was strong enough. And that was the greatest thing that I loved about the family that I joined, is that we establish why it is that we're doing this, why it is that we want to be successful within the first 72 hours of joining. So we really understand that, why we are really doing what it is that we're doing. What is our real mission? What is our real goal? And we really understand that firsthand at first. So for me, it's just, giving up is just a no. And the fact that I've pretty much gone from rags to riches to process of riches, it's just, how can you give up on your vision? When you have a vision and you have a goal and you know what it is that you really want to do, you will hold that vision and you will never let it go. And that's what's kept me going, and it will always keep me going. I will never quit, because I know where I see myself going. I know where I'm going to be in the next 5 years. I know I'm going to be in the next 10 years. So that's what really kept me going, and it's going to kind of keep me going. I would highly not recommend you letting somebody trade for you, because trading at the end of the day is a risk. It's a risk that you have to be willing to take, one, for yourself. That's like you going to the casino or something and you giving somebody $200 to gamble with your money, and if they lose, you're gonna be pretty crappy about it. You're gonna tell them, dude, you lost my money. This is something that you really have to learn for yourself. That's one of the biggest investments that you can really do. Is you'll be surprised at the things that you will learn about yourself through trading, because you have to understand that the markets has a lot to do with emotions. So the more you learn and you really dive into really getting to know what it is that, trading is really, really about, being open-minded to what it is that, it's really about, you'll understand a lot more, and it all makes sense. So don't let anybody trade your money. Trade your own money. I could change one thing about my journey since I began trading, I wouldn't change a thing. Because everything that I went through to get to where I am now built me to be the person that I am today. Like it made me stronger. It made me really know what is it that I want to do and know who I am, and really gave me a sense of purpose. So I wouldn't change anything about my journey. My greatest strength is my optimism. Like, I'm very optimistic. I always love to see the good in everything and in everyone. I'm very forgiving, so I'm always really quick to forgive. So that is my greatest strength. But then it's also my greatest weakness as well, is the fact that because I'm so forgiving and I'm so willing to, be so, giving and, ready to just bend over backward for people, sometimes I tend to forget about myself, and I forget to pour into my cup. So one of my biggest weaknesses is the fact that I tend to be very selfless. So I work on being just a little bit selfish so that I can be selfless. So you can't pour from an empty cup. So you must fill up your cup before you can pour into other people's cups. So that's what I've been really working on, and those are my greatest strengths and my weaknesses. Biggest fear is really just not really knowing when it is that you're when your time is really gonna go. Like, that's my biggest fear. It's me not accomplishing the mission and my goals of impacting millions of people's lives before I go. That's one of my biggest fears. It's just not fulfilling my mission before my time is up. That I like to do to relax is music is of course one of my outlets. I listen to instrumentals and kind of just vibe out, and that's one of my outlets. I definitely love going out and just chilling on the beach, or just falling asleep, or stargazing, little things like that, being out in nature. Those are some of the things that I really love to do that helps me to relax. So my favorite place to escape to would definitely be, I love to go on getaways, go somewhere just far, just get in the car, take a 2, 4, 5, maybe even 10-hour drive somewhere, go in the mountains or somewhere on a beach, or just somewhere that's secluded, and really just enjoying life and really enjoying the beauties of the world that's around us. I love to escape sometimes and just enjoy nature and the moments of this world. So okay, so what's the craziest thing I've ever done? Okay, so I used to be just a little crazy, just a little bit, but I've calmed down a lot. But probably one of the craziest things I've ever done was take a whole bunch of shots. I think it was about 14, maybe 16 shots in one night. And I blacked out. Yep, that was one of the craziest things I've ever done. I would say that I'm more so a giver, but I am also a receiver. I'm so used to giving to other people, and wasn't so used to always receiving, to the point that sometimes I also resist receiving. But it's nice to actually receive back the same appreciation, the same love that you've been able to give out to other people. So I definitely would say that now I'm definitely both a giver and a receiver. Some things I wish some people knew a little bit more about me is that I'm really just I'm really like a big lover and really not a fighter. Sometimes I put like a big tough exterior out, and or sometimes even people see me that that I am this like front person, but like not a lot of people know that I'm really emotional. I have a really soft heart, and I'm very lovey-dovey. Like I love listening to like love music all the time, stuff like that on most occasions. But most people wouldn't know because when I'm around other people, I listen to ratchet music. So those are some fun facts and things that I wish some people knew about me. I see myself in the next 10 years, I'm going to retire my family. I'm going to be a multi-millionaire, most likely a billionaire by then. I want to be living on a yacht. I want to be touring the world and still inspiring people to, I still want to impact the world. I still want to be able to, change people's lives. That's going to be something that is going to be forever. So in the next 10 years, I really see myself in the most highest places I've never seen before. So y'all stay tuned. My one piece of advice to anybody who is ready to dive into trading, go all in. Give it your all. Do whatever it takes to get to where you need to go. This is like the ultimate vehicle to where it is that you really want to go. Because if you can make this work, knowledge is power. So understand that once you gain and you retain this knowledge and you have it, it's something that no one can ever take away from you. So like you learn this skill, you master it, and you're able to profit, it's game over, baby. Like you're going to go to the top, and you can use this to be the gateway to everything that you ever wished and dreamed. Use it to fund your business. Use it to chase your passions. If you want to be in music, be an artist. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like use that. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you're interested in training, even if it's just what you want to do it, because it's the best decision I've ever made in my life. What's up? It's your girl, Alisha Leash. Stay Rich Leash on IG. I want to shout out El Baggio show for coming out and really showing out love and, much love and respect. Y'all go ahead, follow them on Facebook, IG, and YouTube.